Joining us now is somebody who started a new course at the Olympics, not just for as a woman, as also a medalist, getting 2 individual medals, missed out on a hat trick just by a whisker, but she's flanked by her coach and also the IOA president, PT Usha ji. Namaste and Jai Hind. Manu Bhaker, congratulations. Jaspal Rana ji, congratulations. PT Usha ji, congratulations. You set a target of 10. We've got 3. Are you still confident we'll get to 10?
No, I'm not telling about 10. I told more than Asian last Olympics. Because it's
7.
Olympics,
Last time was 7. Yeah.
we cannot say that, and I don't want to give any pressure to our players also. It will get pressurized.
But how do you see our performance so far?
They have done good, but some of them are just missed it also. That I am feeling bad. For 3 missed it for fraction, no. That feeling very bad. Otherwise, it is okay, their performance. But we are expecting from boxing, they are not done good. Not at all done good. But maybe mix out pressure, no? Like you can't expect it because they are all coming for best performance only. But it's all the day. So otherwise, they're doing good. And hockey yesterday, how wonder match yesterday, it was nice. Hockey, they did well. And now badminton is there going, and wrestling is started. And weightlifting also going to be, and athletics Neeraj event is going to come. So we have a lot of events, and we'll do always positive. I'm always positive, and we cannot just predict just like that. But let them do their best.
That's true. If the 100-meter men's final can be decided at 9.79, 1 and 2, so it is very, very near ones. Manu, how do you see your performance?
So my performance has been really good. All the matches I performed amazing. The qualifications, the finals, everything was great. So I think it was a good finish personally for me in Paris 2024. Coming from Tokyo, it means a lot to me. And I definitely couldn't have done this without the unwavering support of so many people. My family, friends, then my coach Jaspal sir and PT Usha ma'am, who actually helped me with so many things for this Olympics. So finally, this was possible for me.
From a 19-year-old at Tokyo 2020 to a 22-year-old at Paris 2024, what's changed for you? One thing I see is you're so much more still. Aap sthir hain bahut zyada. How's that happened? At 22 years, how are you able to remain so still?
So firstly, I think experience teaches a lot to everyone. And I've had quite the experience in these 3-4 years. So I would say Tokyo taught me so many lessons that no other competition could have. So I came back stronger from Tokyo. And the stillness you're talking about, I would say that this is probably the sport, the shooting sport, and also the support that I'm getting from the people in my team and everyone around me. Yeah.
Individual sport, you cannot blame anybody else. So all 3 of you have participated in individual sport, except for the relay, PT Usha ji. You have to run fast. You cannot decide how fast the other person runs. You have to shoot straight. You cannot decide how much the other person. So how do you get this pace right? Is it so difficult, easy? PT Usha ji, let me ask you that, and then I'll bring Jaspal sir.
You mean when I go for relay?
No, in terms of mental strength, how you would be able to, as an individual sport, how do you deal with failures? Is that something our athletes need to perhaps learn on the big stage a little more? I'm just asking your thoughts when you see them, that physically, ability-wise, they're there, but in terms of getting mental shape right, is that something that we need to do?
Yeah, that is very important. Actually, every time you can't win also. Failure will only become winning. So when you lose, you should not disheartened in that losing. But they should make their mind strong, and they should go for training and concentrate on their own event and do a lot of work, and then they will be able to. You cannot go first race, go and win and that. But losing, one day you'll be going to win also. So my story is because mine in 1988 Seoul Olympics was flop because of my injury. It is not because of my fault or anything. But injury is part and parcel of sports. But people will not understand that, no? When you are doing good top, when you go one missing also, they will start criticizing you. My case is totally different. See, People are expecting the performance from what I did in Los Angeles 55-4 in district meet also in Kerala or state meet also. It is not possible because I am running with the champions, you will get good performance. You are running with the normal people, you may not be able to do. So lot of criticize and lot of up and down then. But for that, if you go on that, then it is difficult. But you should be very strong mentally so that you will be able to do performance good.
A lot of inspirational stories around you. One to your left, your own coach is a story of inspiration. I've seen him hit the heights, world champion, then go down and then leave the sport altogether. Now he's come back to marshal you. Jaspal Rana, how's it been for you? And how has Manu Bhaker been as a student?
It's been a long journey, and I'm here because of PT Usha ma'am, Captain Arang, and I'm thankful to them that this achievement was not possible without. And yes, when I started my journey, there was lots ups and downs. 94, I was on top of the world. World Championship, Commonwealth Games, Asian Games. 2000, 1998 again. So there was a down for 3 years and up, down for 3 years, and then 2002, and then down for 3 years, and again 2006, and then I quit. So actually what happens, like, when you ask for strength from the God, when you ask for the achievement from the God, he gives you all the kind of troubles, all kind of problems. And, he can't come and give the problems. He sent people to give you problems. So in a way, like, if Manu did not have that fall, that problem, because maybe she was the chosen one, and ultimately she made the history here. But I'm sure that somewhere down the line, that Tokyo Olympic played a very important role in her life.
Now, the other thing you said, Jaspal Rana, that she's matured quite a bit. Now, what was the difference, the second medal at stake, in those crunch moments? Let me ask Manu this. What goes through your mind? How are you able to keep yourself still? Do you feel that just that slight waver that comes into your hand, something you feel ki kuch to change ho raha hai? Do the nerves tend to get, how do you control yourself then?
I think, sir, this has been my profession since past 8.5 years, and that is what I practice for. So my job is to master that and not think about the waves and movements.
How do you do it? Yeah, tell me.
Lots of practice. There's nothing one can do without practice. So it's certainly lots of practice, physical as well as mental. And then there's the willpower. So I keep telling myself, come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. So I think that's that. And rest, I would say, I have faith in the Almighty and myself.
Let me ask PT Usha ji, have you decided who's going to be the flag bearer at the closing ceremony? Is this young 22-year-old going to get the opportunity?
Yeah, why you having doubt? So he made the history, no? You're winning 2 bronze medal in Olympics. So no question of asking that. Manu will be there, and we will decide for the other one. We will decide.
That's fantastic. So great. So see, we got you something special. But Jaspal Rana, what's more important, the gold or the beautiful shot? Let me put you on a spot.
See, the goal definitely must have been something, we always dream about. But what we got is not less. And tell me one thing, like, should we ask for that gold which we lost with the same point and shoot off? Or shall we talk about those 2 bronze medals which we got with the same margin? So, boss, this is gold for us, and this is golden girl. So
yeah.
she has proved herself, and I'm happy that she is the chosen one, and she made the history. I'm really proud of her.
I'm a cricket fan, so there is the Sachin Tendulkar classic off drive. That's magic. Sachin 100 मारे नहीं मारे, but वो एक shot देखने को मिल गया तो वसूल है. आपके केस में ना, that shot when you don't even know that you've actually hit the shot, man. How do you do that? I saw your video, मुझे पता भी नहीं लगा कि आपने फायर किया है.
नहीं, आपको नहीं, मैं तो रोज देखता हूँ. मुझे कई शॉट का पता नहीं चला जब तक वो स्क्रीन पे शॉट नहीं आ गया कि she has already fired.
So that's the perfect shot we call. That's the one of the best shots that any shooter can have is like you have fired the shot, but nobody can say that she has or he had fired the shot. So that's the finest shot. The quality of shot is like
100%.
100%.
So do you know when you're doing that? Just you see that often with her? Because
Yeah.
I saw it that day and I was like, "Ye kya ho gaya? Day frame mein gadbad ho gaya ya?" And then I saw you talk about it, so that's why I'm asking you.
It's not only in the final, because I was in all the qualification also. There were many, like, she was too good. I don't know she can repeat the same performance. She might win gold with lesser performance, but what she did this time was, trust me, and add to that Olympic level, because I've seen people, falling down just like that, like what PT Samam said, because you're competing 50 people, but all 50 are like world champion.
Correct.
They have proved themselves. So there's no chance. Like once you're in the final, anything can happen. But the way she was shooting, she pulled out that mixed double medal also. If you see all the the first 7 shot where like we took a huge lead, we already won. But even then, like, you cannot just give it up till the last shot. So she was on fire. I will say that.
Jitni तारीफ की है, I think he's also made a list of things where you need to improve, Manu. Has he shared that list with you already?
We don't need to improve. We just need to maintain this thing. That will be a task.
Consistency.
Yes.
You must be missing Indian food. You've been training in Luxembourg. You've been in Europe for a while.
Well, yesterday Ajay Narang sir gave me this treat for like as much as I want to have Indian food, a very good restaurant here with many people. So I think that's off my bucket list now.
It's off your bucket list. So what next for Manu Bhaker?
See, firstly, I'm looking forward to coming back to India and meet as many people as I can. And then I would like to work on my fitness levels again and improve myself physically. And a little bit of break from shooting and then restart it. So first thing is that I'm eager to meet people in India.
But when you change your fitness, your muscle quotient, weight, and all, doesn't that change the angle of the weight of the barrel and the
No,
It's
pistol
not
and
a
all
change
that?
of fitness, it's basically maintain the fitness
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Because the amount of training, physical fitness, mental fitness she's doing is of next level. And she cannot afford to, if she has to shoot next Olympic, there will be no gap in terms of physical fitness and mental fitness. Shooting said she will be off for 3 months, but rests she has to maintain.
ये इनकी फितरत है, मनु, याद रखना। आपको तो पता होगा, एक बार पीछे पड़ गया बोलते नहीं, वो लगे रहते हैं जसपाल।
बट सही भी है बात, बिकॉज फिटनेस अगर आप मेंटेन नहीं करोगे तो फिजिकल फिटनेस ना मेंटेन करने से योर मेंटल फिटनेस कैन आल्सो गो डाउन एंड दैट कैन टेक अ टोल ऑन यू, सो I'd rather not do that.
That's the beauty of Jaspal Rana. He's all in or all out. There's no 50 in between. There's no in between about it. But PT Usha ji, let me ask you. There are two ladies who've done phenomenally. First, woman president of the IOA. You are leading a contingent which should bring back, hopefully, fingers crossed, our best ever medal performance or medal haul at the Olympics. 22-year-old, I will say, lady who's getting us 2 individual medals, again, a record of sorts. You're already there in the history books. What next for us? What do we need to do to move from 10 medals to 20 and to be ready to tell the world, come, we'll host the Olympics and we'll show you what competition is. I'm seriously asking you, what do you think we need to do? What's the next level of transition that we need to do as a nation?
So before hosting the Olympics, we should have more medals. We should get more medals from the Olympics. We should be sure that we are going to win. Like we will be in. If we target about top 10, then only will come out top 20 also. So and for that, I think we should give concentration more on grassroots level. We have a scheme of Khelo India, but the Khelo India to get selection also, you should have to win somewhere. But it's not possible that the 13-year-old girl can win anywhere. So, so I think for grassroots, raw talent is very important, and we should go for raw talent and then select them and keep them in a long-term target and bring them in a very systematically scientific way, keeping them in at least 6-7 years target, and then that is not happening here. Here we'll start with winning only every time. So we should go for row, because I know that, because whatever it is lacking, that is why I started academy. And my academy girls, I'm doing the same. I go to every villages. We used to select raw talent, and I used to give all the facilities from the academy, and slowly I'll bring them in a top. Like Tindu had finished had 11 position in Olympics, and 6, 7 international players. But for me, I need more support. No, I have not got that much support. That is why when I become the IOA president and MP, I could not concentrate much on that. And I am feeling so bad. Then last month I went my home and I sat with them, and I tried to get sponsors and all. So you need support for that more, because grassroots level is not important and not easy. But
Easy,
in our
correct.
country, fortunately, will not get support in very raw level.
Yeah, we tend to back winners. We don't tend to
Yeah,
back
with
potential.
ma'am. Manu is not a product of some 2 years project. She's been training with the junior program. If you see the entire shooting team is from junior program. It's almost 8, 10 years.
Yeah.
Tell me one thing. How many last Olympic players been trained in last 4 years? None. Why do they have to prove again and again that they have a talent, they have a capacity to win medal anywhere? But what happens, like you win, then you get everything. But if you don't win, then you've been thrown out. My simple request is keep these people for 4, 8 years for Olympic cycle. Do not let them go down. Do not throw them out. Why should be the weeding out? Once somebody is in, should be in for a long time. They should not be out from any program, from any kid once they are in it.
In it. And the other thing is, do you feel that we still have that bridge to cross to make sport a way of our life? If Bharat ke andar sports becomes a way of our life, Manu, you think that will change? What do you think we need to do as a country to ensure that we get more medals at the Olympics? We are mentally stronger.
I agree with PT Usha ma'am and Sir Jaspal sir. What they said is 100% correct, because junior programs and all, I am a part of it. I came through the junior program, and the junior program was not only for a year or two. Yes, I was a part of Khelo India, but I would say that the longevity was provided to me by the junior program. And I would say that, every country that's leading the medal tally, they have this program. I see the Chinese shooters who were with me in 2017. They're still the part of the team. Most of, and our shooters, unfortunately, so I would say unfortunately, because I know they were really talented. They were really hardworking and great. So the moment they were out of the team, I think they were nowhere to be seen. And that's a very sad part of the sporting industry in India. So I would like to say that we should kickstart the junior program again in shooting and also in other sports. That will give commitment for the longer term and better performances in world stage.
I can give you a perfect example of one boy who was much more talented than Manu. Saurav Chaudhary.
Yeah.
Where is he now? Why is not the part of tops or long-term program? I can guarantee last Olympic, he made thing possible.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Manu did not perform that well. So we would have more medal, like if we can just get these people on board for long term.
Yeah, back potential is what you're saying.
I'm not blaming anyone, but it is our responsibility to combine responsibility of each and every one of us, and should not ask like how many medals we'll get. We should go that like a China. They don't ask 1 or 2 medals. They just go flooded. And look at the player. Like they are there for 20 years. They might not perform, but they give a lot of pressure to anybody who's performing.
So each has a role to play is what you're saying. All right, fair point that you made. I've got limited time with all three of you. So let me ask you, where are you expecting our next medals from? Which teams are you backing or rooting for at Paris right now? So Manu?
Yeah, I think I'll be rooting for every Indian that is yet to compete in the events.
Yeah.
So go India for everyone.
Yeah, hockey is on a roll.
Why should we even doubt? Why should you even doubt even 1%? They have proved themselves everywhere. So we should go with positive mindset, because what you think, you get that. So be positive.
Very
We
well said.
get more medals.
Yes, exactly.
Very well said. So here's the prayer that your wish of doing better than Tokyo happens, and my wish of getting at least 10 also happens. So let's fingers crossed. Preeti Usha ma'am, Manu
Yes.
Bhaker and Jaspal Rana, thank you so much. Lovely speaking with you.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations. All the very, very best. Thank you for what you're doing.